The man in aisle 7, a glimpse of life's weight. The man in aisle 7. He pushed his cart past the soup cans, a man I almost didn't recognize under the fluorescent hum. Mark, or what was left of the Mark I knew, wore a tired smile, the kind that says life's been heavy but he's still swinging. New gig, he said, voice low like he was testing if I'd care. Medical tech, region's mine now, training, fixing, all of it. His hands mimed a wrench, then dropped. Kids are a mess at dinner, hours, man, just chewing. I pictured them, small mouths moving slow, his wife sighing across the table while he's on a midnight call, troubleshooting some machine in a hospital 3 towns over. He used to light up our group nights, all of us sprawled across someone's porch. Now he's a ghost, talking about a new crowd closer to his cul-de-sac. I wanted to say it. That's too much for one guy. But he kept going, like unloading it made it lighter. I nodded, caught his eyes darting to the clock on the wall. No time left. He rolled away, and I stood there, a useless sentinel in aisle 7, wondering if I'd failed him by not offering a rope out of the chaos. Later, I'd imagine him at home, kids finally asleep, staring at a screen, the group chat he left buzzing without him.
Okay, so you know that short story, The Man in Aisle 7.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about that last scene. It's just stuck with me, like the whole thing about Mark. And
Right.
it being, your friend, but also kind of fictionalized. But
It is.
it's so real.
I know.
And that image of him in aisle 7 at the grocery store.
Like, what is it about that?
I know, it's such an everyday thing.
Exactly.
But it makes it even more.
And then he's just surrounded by all this, like,
I know.
the abundance.
All that stuff, yeah. And he's
Yeah,
just this
so
one guy.
And how much of that is him feeling separate?
Right. And then the way the author describes him, like with that tired smile.
Yes.
That life's been heavy, but he's still swinging thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I felt that.
You really feel for this guy.
I know.
Right away.
It's like, I don't know, am I being overly sensitive, or is that just really good writing?
I don't think so. It's good writing. I think it's tapping into something that we all kind of recognize and feel,
Yeah.
Like it's familiar to us. We've either been there or we've seen somebody.
For sure.
Like
And then there are all those little details, too, that just kill me.
Oh, yeah. Like which ones?
Like the one where he's miming using a wrench.
Yes.
When he's talking to the narrator.
That's such a good one.
And because, like, his new job is troubleshooting something. I don't know. It's just like.
I think that one spoke to me because it's like he's trying to fix things,
Right.
Not just at work, but in his whole life. And I was thinking about that with, men in particular, that there's this expectation that they're supposed to be the fixers.
Totally.
So when they're presented with a problem that they can't fix, how does that make them feel?
Yeah. That's such a good point. It's like all that stuff is just bubbling under the surface,
Right.
Like in that scene at the dinner table.
Oh my gosh, yes.
With his kids, they're like chewing slow, and he's just like,
Wheat.
It's bleak. It's just like, not that every family dinner has to be a party, but
Sure.
You just get this sense that time is just like slipping away from this guy,
That's it. It's not even just dinner. It's like it's years, It's like all this time that's gone by and you're just stuck. And that's what makes you think about the passage of time. It's like that feeling when you're just in a rut and you're like.
Yeah. And then thinking about how the narrator says that he used to light up group nights.
Yeah.
And now he's like a ghost at his own table.
It's like, how do we change like that? What happens?
I know. I feel like I've known a few Marks in my life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like people who used to be so vibrant.
Yeah. And then something happens. And what is that something?
Right. What is it?
I think it might be the weight of expectation, Maybe like dreams slowly being, just eroded away by the pressure of responsibility and stuff.
Oh, God, yeah.
Does that resonate with you?
It's terrifying. Like that feeling that you're just losing yourself in the day-to-day.
Mm-hmm.
And then what really got me was the narrator's helplessness.
Yes.
Like they want to help Mark, but they don't know how.
You feel it too.
And that line about like not offering a rope.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. It makes you think like, what is our responsibility to the people around us who are struggling?
Exactly.
Can you truly offer a rope, or are some battles just fought alone?
And how many times have we felt that ourselves?
Oh, too many.
Like that same helplessness.
Yeah, and then that last scene.
Oh, tell me about it.
Mark's home alone, staring at a screen.
Yeah.
The group chat is buzzing without him. It's just like.
I know.
Too much.
But I think that's the point.
Yeah.
It's stark, it's
Yeah.
like that image, it's almost too much.
Yeah.
But it forces you to confront like what isolation really looks like,
Like, right.
And like the world is still moving, but he's just frozen.
Uh-huh.
It makes you think, how many other marks are out there that we don't even see?
It's true. It's true. This whole story is just, like I said, it stays with you.
It does.
Thanks for helping me unpack it all.
Absolutely, it's what we do.
So, listener, here's what I'm left with. How often do we walk past the marks in our own lives? And if we really saw them, what would it take to offer that rope? Something to think about. Until next time, happy diving.
Yeah.